What is your name?
My name is Marichu V. Estrada.
How old are you?
I am 38 years old.
Single or married?
I am married.
With how many children?
I have 3 children, all boys.
What's the age of your 3 children?
They are ages 20 years old, 17, and 7 years old.
Marichu, do you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
any working experience as a domestic helper?
Yes, ma'am. I do have experience as a domestic helper working in Doha, Qatar for 5 months.
But why only 5 months in Qatar?
Because my father died and I went back home to process also the death certificate of my father.
Okay, in Qatar, how many people in your employer house?
There are just only 2 members in the family, ages 91 and 55 years old.
Then?
My duties and responsibilities in the house is cleaning the house, washing the clothes, taking care of the elderly who's 91 years old.
So what time you will wake up and what time you will sleep?
I wake up at 5 in the morning because at 6 in the morning I have to prepare everything, especially the breakfast for my madam, because at 7 o'clock in the morning she will be going to school for work, and then also the mother needs to take breakfast at around 7:30. And I sleep at sometimes 11 or 12 in the evening. It depends on my employer because sometimes we go out, visit relatives and friends' houses.
Okay. Marichu,
Yes, ma'am.
you also working in Philippines as a helper for a Japanese.
Japanese employer, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me something about that.
I worked with this Japanese starting in January because he had this household helper also working for him for 2 years, and the employer finished also because he studied, so he cannot balance his time management. So the Japanese is looking for another household helper. So I apply while I'm also waiting for my while waiting for my children also for the enrollment. So I work there 3 times a week during Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
It's only the cleaning.
Sorry.
Only cleaning.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your first time to apply the job to other country. If the employer they are very demanding, so what will you say?
Sorry, ma'am. Pardon?
If this is your first time to apply the job to other country,
Yes, ma'am.
if your employer very demanding and always shouting, so at that moment what will you do?
At the moment, if my employer is always shouting, I don't need to answer back because as a helper, it is my duties and responsibilities to respect my employer. I have to be patient and very understanding of that because I am working as a household helper and I need this job.
Then you have a 3 children. The youngest one is only 7 years old,
Yes, ma'am.
but the elder one is 20.
Yes, ma'am.
The second one is 17.
Yes, ma'am.
So they have the youngest one have a very the age gap.
Yes, ma'am.
So you still remember how to take care the children or the baby?
Yes, ma'am. I always remember because I also have this grandson of mine.
You have the grandson already?
Of my niece, my sister's daughter, because he had these children and he's working also here in the city. While he's working, every weekends my grandson is with me. Yes, ma'am.
So how to take care this grandson?
Taking care of the babies. I am very a hands-on mother with my 3 kids, so it's not a problem with me taking care of the babies. So I have to be sure, especially if it's a newborn babies, I have to be sure 24 hours a day. If it's possible, it's 24 hours a day. I have to take care, especially when the baby, maybe the baby is hungry, I have to feed him or her. And if the baby is crying, maybe the diaper is full, or maybe the baby is hungry. If the baby still continue to cry, maybe the baby is not feeling well, so I have to check the temperature. Maybe he is having this fever.
But if not a baby, it's a children, the kid, 2 years old, 3 years old, how to handle this one?
I'm 2 years old, 3 years old. Baby is such a very sometimes baby at that age is very naughty, but I don't believe in disciplining baby by hitting them. Let's just try to let them understand. If they not, just try to play with them so that they think you are their playmate, because they will listen to you.
Just like this. But if you take care of the children, the employer said, okay, I need you to wake up at the midnight, but after you wake up at the midnight, you take care of the children, then after that in the morning you still wake up early.
Yes, ma'am.
You will lack of the sleeping time.
Yes, ma'am, because all of my 3 kids, I sleep with them, and newborn babies ages 0 to 3 years old always wake up in the middle of the night. So I know I have responsibilities in the next morning, so I need to wake up around 5 in the morning.
So even the employer shouting, even you wake up at the midnight, everything you can accept from the employer.
Yes, ma'am.
Because what? Because you need the job.
Yes, I need this job. And I do understand my responsibilities and duties as a household helper.
If the family more than 6 members, but you cannot handle.
If it's more than 6 members, as long there's just only 3 children, it's fine with me.
Okay, Marichu.
Yes, ma'am.
Working in Hong Kong, you have the holiday, but all the holiday is arranged by the employer.
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot request which day, you cannot appoint which day, and the contract is 2 years. So that means within the 2 years, you cannot go home. You cannot always request the employer, oh, I want to go home because my family problem, because my children, because what. So no any reason, no any excuse. You must finish the 2 years contract.
Yes, ma'am, I know that, ma'am.
And the holiday, you have the time setting. You cannot go out early than 9 o'clock, and you must come back to the house before 8 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
And the holiday, suppose you no need to work for the employer, but I share my advice to you. If you want to appreciate the employer, you want to build up the good relationship with your employer. So even the holiday, before you go out and once you come back, you also do the housework for the employer. Are you willing?
Yes, ma'am, I am willing. Work.
No problem.
No problem with that, ma'am.
Finally, about the cell phone. I know the cell phone is very important to everybody, but when you're working, you must concentrate to the job. So that's why your cell phone must turn off when you're working, and put it on the table. Okay?
Yes, ma'am, it's okay with me, ma'am.
Only at the night time when you finish all the job, you can ask the permission from your employer. If they say yes, then you can use. But after 1 hour, you must return back and turn off the cell phone on the table.
Yes, ma'am, I don't have problem with that as well.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you make the promise to the employer about the cell phone?
Yes, ma'am. I promise not to use my cell phone during daytime at work. I'll just use it when my employer allows me to use my cell phone just for 1 hour.
Okay, please show your 2 hands in front of the camera. 咁Mary Chu 咧38歲高高大大咁啦，就其實人咧就幾醒目嘅，好醒目嘅，所以咧無論咧湊 BB 好湊仔佢咧，佢都係可以做得到。 雖然咧佢冇乜特別嘅外出經驗嚇，響吉德只係做咗3個月，但係咧我相信咧如果佢喺香港咧，佢好快咧就好能夠適應到香港嘅生活同埋僱主嘅要求，因為佢本身咧係一個幾好反應嘅人。咁同埋我都中意睇佢啲寫嗰啲字咧，都係整整齊齊。咁基本上咧就如果講工作能力咧，阿 Mary Chu 咧係非常之好嘅。咁喺呢度，如果你要湊細路仔嘅家庭，你又都可以考慮佢。OK，I hope I can see you soon in Hong Kong soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.